Hi Chifam, welcome to Talk with Chi. Thank you to my subscribers for always tuning in and watching my videos. And if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly hit the like, share and the subscribe button. Thank you. My topic today is the negative impact of social media on young adults. In this video I'm going to be talking about the negative impact, but in the next video I'm going to talk about the positive impact. So this is going to be a series. So the negative impact of social media on young adults. Social media is a great tool. It's a tool that can be used to your advantage or disadvantage. It is a tool that has helped a lot of people, helped them in their businesses, helped them in their skill acquisition, helped them in their education, and in every aspect of their lives. A lot of people have harnessed the importance of social media and they are using it to their own advantage. While some people are on the negative side of using this social media too. They've used it for different things that is not going to add value to their lives. So this is why I made this video. I'm going to talk about the negative impact and how we can combat that and use this tool for your self-development and improvement. The first negative impact of social media is that it can be a big distraction to them. Yes, this tool can be a big distraction that it makes them forget about their daily life and their real life. Like, it makes them forget that there is life outside social media. I mean, young adults, teenagers use this tool to their disadvantage. They are so addicted to it that when they wake up in the morning, the first thing they are going to do is to come online on TikTok, on Instagram, watch reels and do that. They don't even pray, some of them. They just come online to watch this TikTok reels and all that. Even in their schools, some secondary school students take phones to school, and when their teachers are teaching that they are supposed to be listening in the class, they are on their phones pressing, laughing and all that. So we see this thing that is happening in our society. Social media has influenced our youths a whole lot, our teenagers, our young adults. The influence of social media on them is so heavy that it affects the quality of their life, the quality time that they are supposed to be using to build themselves, read, discover more. They are using it, they are spending heavy amount of that time on TikTok, on Instagram, and at the end of the day we produce students that are not even worthy to be called students, because they just passed on average and they can't even defend their result out there or defend themselves, or because why, instead of them to take out time to build themselves, to become better humans, to become better educators, they are spending their time on irrelevant things on the net. So this is why social media has become a huge distraction for our young adults in this generation. And if you are not wise, you are going to be among the bandwagon of people that social media is negatively influencing. And at the end of the day, you would wake up when you are 40 and realize that you have wasted important time of your life. Yes. So it's better you listen carefully now and make a change. Social media is not supposed to be a distraction to you. No, you are supposed to take advantage of it. The second negative impact of social media is that it can expose young adults and teenagers to stalkers, to predators, which can eventually lead to their death. It's sad that a lot of people, a lot of women especially, a lot of the girl child have died as a result of social media. A lot of people have met their doom as a result of this social media. They meet someone online and they go visit them, and before you know, they die. Or maybe they post their location online, and before you know it, someone starts stalking them, trace them to their address and kill them there. Yeah, we've heard stories like this. We've heard things like this. So you have to be very careful when using this tool called social media, because it can make or mar you. A lot of people have met their doom as a result of this social media. I love you online, let's meet up now, let's meet up now. They meet in private place and they've died a lot. Like, I cannot even count how many women especially have died. So in all you are doing online, you have to be very wise and you have to be very diplomatic. You don't share your private or your personal information online, and you have to be very careful of the people you meet online, because a lot of people you meet online can be so dangerous, that can be a threat to your life. You don't know them. So until you've established that relationship, treat them as strangers. Do not be so cool with visiting them in their homes or in hotels or in private places that you know that nobody can come to your rescue if anything's up. So you have to be very careful with the people you meet online and with this social media too altogether. Third negative effect of social media on young adults is that the consumption of wrong information has led people to live a certain lifestyle. A lot of people consume terrible content online, and as a result of that, it has shaped their life and shaped their view on life and shaped their view of life, and they are heading on the wrong path because of this content that they have consumed. For example, some of these women that consume content, about these, several things that are not realistic, several things that people come online to say, and you are consuming this content. For example, for the male species, these men that consume content of these men that cloud themselves as red P movement guys, that teach them, oh, one woman is learning of this one, that one, you're an alpha male, you're expected to have hundreds of women around you. Or women that consume content like if he's not going to give me 10 billion naira, I'm not going to be with him. All this unhealthy content. And some people have made that content or made those kind of content their life. Unrealistic content like that. While some have consumed content of bad behaviors, some have even learned how to smoke, how to do drugs online, So this is a negative impact of social media, learning things online from negative people, from the wrong people, consuming the wrong content and using it to shape your own life. You've been a good person all your life, you've been going on the right path, doing this and that, then you are now consuming the content of someone that is on the wrong path, and you are applying his content to your own life, and you are changing who you are just to fit or just to be that person that you are looking onto on social media. Doesn't really make any sense. So you have to be careful when you're on social media. Whatever opinion that someone has, you don't have to drop your own and follow that person's lifestyle just because you admire that person. You have to have your own opinion and be your own person too. The fourth negative impact of social media is exposure to pornographic images or pornographic content that has damaged many and caused them to fall into heavy addiction. A lot of people started watching pornography as a result of social media. They didn't even know about what pornography is before social media and all that. And this content has heavily damaged them in every aspect of their life, because now they are addicted to it. They cannot break off, because whatever you give yourself to daily is what you are a slave to. So now they've become a slave to this addiction and they cannot break off. And this is the negative impact of social media. So it is important that you make wise use of this tool, because it can affect your life heavily, whether it's negatively or positively. So it is your duty to choose which one you want it to be in. The fifth negative impact of social media is disrupted sleep pattern, which can lead to overall poor mental health or poor sleeping habits. this effect of social media is actually very massive, because let's say you keep skipping sleep, or let's say you keep disrupting your sleep pattern. You're supposed to be on bed by 8 p.m. and wake up by, let's say, 4 or 5, but you are on social media all through the night, browsing, laughing, chatting, doing all that kiki stuff. And when you are supposed to be awake, you are now sleeping. When you are supposed to be active, to be agile, to work, you are now sleeping, because you use the time you're supposed to sleep to watch social media. And this leads to overall poor mental health, because you keep disrupting your pattern. And when it's now during the day that you're supposed to function effectively as a result of you having a good night's sleep, but because you didn't have a good night's sleep, you can't function effectively during the day. You are weak, you are tired, and your performance level is low, because that night you're supposed to use to rejuvenate and get your strength, you use it to kiki on social media. So you see how negatively this social media can impact our lives if we become a slave to it, if we become so addicted to it that we cannot function without it. It is really not a nice thing to not be able to live outside social media, because a lot of people, social media is like their real life. In fact, I don't think they believe real life exists anymore, because they are always on social media morning till night. That is their own reality. Another negative impact of social media is that it can lead to unhealthy competition, which make people get pressured to do things the wrong way. Yes, I know that it is not easy to see your classmates online doing well. I mean, you feel like they're doing better than you, and as a result of that, you become pressured and you go into the wrong things. Yes, this is another negative impact of it. A lot of people have gone into different things, into armed robbery, into drugs, into yahoo, just because they saw their friend, or they perceived their friend is doing better than them, and now they want to level up. And this is harmful, because when you put your hands in the wrong things, you cannot accomplish something that is good by going about it the wrong route. So that is why it's important to be contented with whatever you have. You know that you are working hard, you know that you are not sleeping, so why not just calm down and wait for your time? And it's even funny, because social media is a carved kind of life, or let me put it that way, because a lot of people already curate their life before they post it. They already make it out to be this perfect story. Meanwhile, it is not perfect. So that is what happens on social media. A lot of people smile in the most perfect way, wear the most perfect outfit and post. And that outfit might even be borrowed, and that smile might even be fake, but you are pressured because of that picture alone. Or they stand beside a car which might not even be their car, but because of pressure, because of competition, you want to get your own. By all means, calm down. Do not let the effect of social media be so negative. Okay, we've come to the end of this video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe if you find it interesting. Thank you. Bye.